Make sure you check it out as we now check in at our Domino's pregame headquarters as Lisa Salters joins us from MetLife Stadium with a little bit more. She's going to be on the call for tonight's Packers-Giants game. And Lisa, a lot to get to here for you. Out of the rubble of the crumbling Giants season, a new folk hero has emerged for the Giants, and that's Tommy Devito. So what have you learned from him, a guy that wakes up every day in his childhood bedroom just 9 miles away from the stadium?
Laura, the fact that the starting quarterback for the New York Giants lives at home with his parents is still something I'm trying to wrap my head around. But the Tommy Devito story is one that not only fans can't seem to get enough of, but Devito's coaches and teammates as well. Wink Martindale's defense goes up against Devito every day in practice, and Martindale said he's just fun to watch, a spark plug. And he said Devito won't have to pay for a chicken cutlet anytime soon. True. Devito told us his mom hasn't had to cook in weeks because restaurants have been sending them food every day. Which brings me back to that living at home thing. Devito's mom, Alexandra, makes his meals, does his laundry, and makes his bed. Something Saquon Barkley said is genius. He said a lot of us in the NFL wish we could go home to mama's cooking every night. So Tommy figuring out a way to do that is amazing. Barkley also raved about what his new quarterback is doing on the field. He loves the whole undrafted kid from New Jersey thing, but he also said DeVito is legit. He can make any throw and has brought a buzz to the team, and that they just want to keep riding that wave of excitement.
Yeah, Lisa, I want to be Tommy DeVito in my next life. All right, time to get a DraftKings Sportsbook same-game parlay, and for that, we turn to Mina Kimes. Let's start with Jordan Love. Mina, over-under 223.5 passing yards for the Packers quarterback tonight.
Got to go with Love on top. His name just lends itself so well to those types of lines. He hasn't passed under this since October of this year, rather. He has been on fire lately. He's excellent against the blitz, which we know New York wants to do. I think he can top this figure.
All right, let's go to Saquon Barkley on the Giants side of things. He has gone over 70 yards in 5 of his last 7 starts. Over under 70.5 yards for the Giants running back tonight.
I'm going to go over again, not because I expect a lot of offense out of New York, but because I expect them to lean heavily on Barkley, especially to negate that Green Bay pass rush. Green Bay run defense, not quite so good. Barkley has matched this sort of production quite a bit recently.
Let's talk point totals. Over under 36.5 points scored in this one tonight.
So I'm going over again, leaning on Green Bay to pick up the bulk of this. The Giants offense with DeVito has averaged about 13 points. You're going to need the Packers to score a lot, but that's something I think they can do based on the way Jordan Love has been playing lately and then based on the competition on the other side of the field.
And look at Mina hitting the over. We love it. Let's get some more updates, Adam, on tonight's game there. What do we know about the availability of Aaron Jones for the Packers tonight?
Well, Laura, it looks like he's going to be a no-go tonight with A.J. Dillon leading the way. A short time ago, the Packers officially elevated Kenyon Drake, running back Kenyon Drake, from their practice squad to their active roster. Another sign that Aaron Jones will not be going tonight. He's been questionable, missed the last 2 games. Looks like he won't go tonight. Meanwhile, Jordan Love is on an impressive streak for the Green Bay Packers. Has not thrown an interception since Week 9, has helped lead their 3-game winning streak, and he has looked like a different quarterback over the last month, which is the biggest reason why this team has turned it around and now has a legitimate chance to go to the playoffs this season, because Jordan Love has turned into a big-time quarterback. If he can continue that play, this team will have a realistic chance to make it to the postseason.
How about here in Miami? Mike McDaniel, oh, look at him, he's all smooth, getting out of the car. He's got a nice, is that a frappuccino?
Guys,
it looks like a vanilla frap.
Yeah, calories. Juvenile had a song that said, I'm acting like a brother that ain't never had nothing. That's how Mike McDaniel act. Dude with off-whites, the car fire, he get out with the Letterman. I freaking love this dude, man.
Hey, you should have seen. So if you saw Hard Knocks, he was actually explaining to the ref about what off-whites the shoes are and why he keeps the tags on.
You think I know?
Anyway, all right, so let's talk a little bit about this Monday Night Football doubleheader. Of course, we are here with the Titans here in town taking on the Dolphins. And it was interesting speaking with the Dolphins. They think a lot about last season in December when that loss to the 49ers kicked off a 5-game losing streak for them, and they really kind of sputtered out their season after that. They're trying to really exercise those demons, pretend like that didn't happen, and use the scarring from it to fuel them through this stretch that they have, a stretch that has so much opportunity for them. Of course, it all starts tonight against a Titans team that they're not overlooking at all. There's Tua Tagovailoa coming in the building, and Dan, really cool to speak with him and see how his entire confidence, his career has been refurbished in a lot of ways by Mike McDaniel. That story's
different
been told,
guy now.
But I think we saw some of that from him and just how it's also played out on the field. You had some great moments asking him about some of the throws he makes and how he can be so confident that they'll get to the right guys.
And I think a big part of that is Mike McDaniel has instilled such a confidence in him to go be yourself. Not only him, but really everybody in this organization. And I don't know if there's a quarterback in ball right now, maybe outside of Brock Purdy, that has as much of when I get to line of scrimmage, I know where the ball's going, and I know that guy's going to be open more than Tua. He's a joy to be around. He's a joy to watch.
It's been really fun to watch him have this success after all that he's been through. All right, so we're on the game call tonight for Monday Night Football, so we cannot pick this game, but Mina Kimes can pick it. So, Mina, who are you taking between the Dolphins and Titans? Go ahead.
Pressure.
Ooh, what a privilege. The Titans have the third worst pass defense against deep passes in the NFL. Miami is going to disrespect them the way Kadarius Toney disrespects the line of scrimmage. I don't think this is going to be an easy matchup for the Tennessee Titans.
All right, you see Ryan is also picking the Dolphins there. Let's go to the other game here on Monday Night Football. Jordan Love arriving there at MetLife Stadium. 6-6 this season as a starting quarterback. We're all going to make picks here, but we'll go to Ryan first. Who's winning this one, Packers and Giants?
I'm going with the Green Bay Packers. I love the way that Jordan Love and Matt LaFleur have now developed this sort of chemistry and synergy when it comes to play caller and execution. And this defense is flying around, especially when you're looking at the guys up front. I expect them to put pressure on Devito and also Jordan Love to push the football down the field when he gets opportunities to play action pass.
You heard Mina's oh no, and it's because we are all on the same team. Anybody want to make a pick here so the NFL Live curse doesn't have? We're all sticking with it. I'm sticking with it.
It don't matter. You know why it don't matter? Because they show ain't better than ours anyway. We ain't got to be right on predictions. People play the game.
I need Jaden Reed tonight. No Watson, right?
All right,
Christian Watson.
Good point.
Jaden Reed.